Millions of students across the country still waiting to apply for federal financial aid. The FAFSA application, usually available in October, but this year it was delayed due to changes with the application.
The U.S. Department of Education just released new details about this new form. ABC Action News reporter Larissa Scott has been looking into this. She joins us live this morning in studio with this update. A lot of folks have been waiting for this one, Larissa.
They sure have, Dia. And the Department of Education announced that FAFSA will now be available no later than December 31st. Officials have needed the extra time to complete what they're calling the most ambitious and significant redesign ever. The new FAFSA is being designed to make it easier for students to get money for college and is supposed to streamline and shorten the application process. For the first time, applicants will be able to connect the form to the IRS to transfer tax information for eligibility requirements.
So not only will that help you complete it faster, but it'll also mean you're less likely to make errors.
But the new FAFSA is more than just a form. The redesign will have updates to student aid calculations as well that extend federal Pell Grants to more students. The U.S. Department of Education just shared that Pell Grant eligibility will now be linked to family size and the federal poverty level to expand aid access. With the new form, 610,000 more students from low-income backgrounds will receive some aid from Pell Grants, and 1.5 million more students will be able to access the maximum Pell Grant amount. New numbers show that in Florida, that means 44,000 more students will be eligible for Pell Grants, and 113,000 more will qualify to receive the maximum Pell Award. Another big change to funding is that for any families with more than one student in college at the same time, it will no longer be considered a benefit in terms of getting more funding, so it's likely they'll get less aid than before.
So for those families, especially middle income and upper income families, it may be harder to qualify for a federal or state grant going forward.
College students and families will be able to complete and submit FAFSA forms online by December 31st. Officials expect applications to peak in late January, and schools will begin receiving aid eligibility information by the end of January. And officials stress this is a major transition for the Department of Education and will bring big changes for students, families, and schools. I put a link to the full FAFSA update for you on abcactionnews.com.